Hey, what is going on, everybody? I hope you're wearing your best for the Seaman, because, I mean, look at me, man. I got my Starry Night Batman. There he is, good old Dark Knight. I'm wearing my best for you, because it is Oscar night. Oh, man, the red carpet is out. Everyone's glitzed and glammed up. We are ready to finally find out who's bringing home the big awards. With that being said, my name is Corey. I am better known as the Seaman. And I want to welcome you to a very special Oscar edition of the Seaman Cinema Sit Down. That's right, folks. We ripped through as many Oscar films as we could in the review section. I know we've all tried to get out and see all of them. Tonight, just for you, I am going to give you my predictions. I'm going to tell you who I think is going to win, and then I'm going to give you my Seaman Cinema Sit Down Oscar awards. That's right, folks. The people that if I was in charge of the Oscars, that I would give the awards to. So we're going to give you all. You got the 8 major categories, and we've got 2 bonuses. So let's jump right into it, just so you can kind of get an idea of how this is going to work. Don't mind me if I'm looking down. I got to read all these names because I'm not going to remember them. So let's start off with bonus category number 1, cinematography. We've got Blade Runner 2049, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Mudbound, The Shape of Water. Start off with what I think is going to happen. I think Dunkirk's going to snag this. I think if Dunkirk's going to clean up, it's going to clean up in the cinematography, in the sound editing, in those categories, because Dunkirk is not going to win any of the major awards. So I think what's going to actually happen, Dunkirk's going to get it. That'd be my prediction if I was a betting man. For the Seaman Cinema Sit Down Cinematography Oscar Award, though, I, the Seaman, am giving it to Blade Runner 2049. One of the most beautiful films I have seen on the big screen in my entire life. Some of the best cinematography I've ever seen. Just every shot, one thing to the next, just gorgeous, stunning. I hope it wins. Because the Seaman, if you don't win, the Seaman is giving you the win, Blade Runner 2049 in cinematography. That brings us to bonus category number 2, costume design. We got Beauty and the Beast, Darkest Hour, Phantom Thread, The Shape of Water, and Victoria and Abdul. I missed that one this year. So for me in this category, both what I think is going to happen and who I would give the award to are the same movie. I think Shape of Water is going to take this one. The costume design in this movie and set work, everything about this movie from design standpoints is phenomenal. I was really, really impressed with all of it. I think it's going to win. And the Seaman's costume design Oscar goes to The Shape of Water. I expect The Shape of Water to rack up a lot. I think that could be, the way 3 Billboards was at the Globes. I don't think it's going to clean up the way it did. I think it could be Shape of Water, maybe. There's a couple dark horses, and then we're going to get to all of them. So now, let's jump into the 8 main categories, and we will start right where they start on the Oscars. And start would be the word I want to say, not stort. We're going to start with an actress in a supporting role, just like the Oscars. Mary J. Blige for Mudbound, Allison Janney for I, Tonya, Leslie Manville for Phantom Thread, Laurie Metcalf for Lady Bird, and Octavia Spencer for The Shape of Water. My prediction, Allison Janney for I, Tonya. Absolutely brilliant. She just knocks your socks off, man. Just an outstanding performance. She's won the Globe. She's won SAGs. I expect Allison Janney to keep on winning. However, Laurie Metcalf, keep her in the back, and Octavia Spencer, both of those, keep that in the back of your minds. Those would be my 2 dark horse picks, but I do think Allison Janney's going to win it. And for the Seaman's actress in a supporting role, Allison Janney, you get the Oscar. Absolutely brilliant performance, totally well-deserving. Hope she gets it. Let's move on to actor in a supporting role, which we will give to Willem Dafoe, The Florida Project, or Woody Harrelson from 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Richard Jenkins from The Shape of Water, Christopher Plummer for All the Money in the World, Sam Rockwell, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Prediction, Seaman says Sam Rockwell is gonna win it. This feels like one of those tip your cap kind of thank you for all the great service you've given us, Sam Rockwell. Who knows when he'll be in a role that will get him back here. It really feels like it's set up for him to win. He's well deserving of it. Absolutely phenomenal in 3 Billboards, a movie that I wasn't really big on. But Sam Rockwell, I'm a big fan of his, and I think he's going to get it. The Seaman's actor in supporting role Oscar will also go to Sam Rockwell. He's so deserving. I love Sam Rockwell. He's done so many great things for so long, over so many years. This, I think, is his moment. I hope. Even though I'm not a fan of the character, I can't be a hypocrite. I always support Denzel when it came to Training Day, and he is an abysmal character in that movie. Sam Rockwell, not even on that level as far as bad human beings go, but Sam Rockwell definitely well deserving. He gets my Oscar. On we go. Where we go? Let's do writing. We're going to jump into writing. Best adapted screenplay first up, Call Me By Your Name, The Disaster Artist, Logan, Molly's Game, and Mudbound. The Seaman's prediction here is Call Me By Your Name. I think it's I haven't seen the movie, so I can't speak anything on it other than what other people have told me, and I've heard so many good things about this movie. I think The Disaster Artist took a huge blow. Obviously we saw James Franco didn't get nominated. I think the allegations really kind of came at a poor time. So we won't see that get it. I don't think Molly's Game, as great as Molly's Game was, I don't think it'll be better than Call Me By Your Name. Without seeing, just based off what other people have told me, Call Me By Your Name is my pick. The Seaman Cinema Sit-Down Oscar, though, you got to know it. It goes to Logan. My favorite movie of the year. I'm so angry that it's not nominated for Best Picture. That's not nominated for more big awards. I would love to see Logan win. I think it's a dark horse. It gets my Oscar. Call Me By Your Name, I think, gets the real one. Writing for an original screenplay. The Big Sick, Get Out, Lady Bird, Shape of Water, Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. This is where Three Billboards won the Globes, and I don't think we're going to see it here. And if I'm being 100% honest with you, I think deep down, this is going to go to Lady Bird. And the Seaman Cinema Sit-Down Oscar also is going to go to Lady Bird. Just like a phenomenal movie. The writing was so good. The dialogue just so gripping, pulls you in. It has all the things. Lady Bird is setting up to be, I think, the biggest dark horse of the entire Oscars. We could be looking back on this Monday morning going, wow, Lady Bird won the most. I can totally see it happen. It's my big dark horse. As much as I want Shape of Water to be my big dark horse, I really have this feeling about Lady Bird. And Lady Bird would get my writing there also. Just really, really fantastic stuff. So that's 4 out of 8, which brings us to Best Actor. An actor in a female lead. We have Sally Hawkins for The Shape of Water, Frances McDormand for Three Billboards, Margot Robbie for I, Tonya, Saoirse Ronan for Lady Bird, Meryl Streep for The Post. The Seaman's prediction, Frances McDormand. She's won all the other ones. She's phenomenal in Three Billboards. Again, movie I wasn't a big fan of, but the acting is just so superb. It's hard to imagine that she's not going to get it come Oscar night tonight. I expect Frances McDormand to win. She is my prediction pick. The Seaman Cinema Sit-Down Oscar, though, goes to my girl Sally Hawkins. Stole my heart in The Shape of Water. Like I said, Saoirse Ronan, huge dark horse for me. If you're, betting on the underdog, she could very well steal this too. But for me personally, Sally Hawkins, my favorite female lead this year. Absolutely brilliant, with no words. I mean, to display the beauty that she displays and give the performance she gives with no words. Just absolutely brilliant. She's been my favorite actress from the moment I've seen the movie. And she would get my Oscar if I was handing them out. Which leads us to Best Actor in a major motion picture leading role. We've got Timothée Chalamet for Call Me By Your Name. Daniel Day-Lewis, his finale in Phantom Thread. Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out. Love that he's in there. Gary Oldman for Darkest Hour. Denzel Washington for Roman J. Israel Esquire. The Seaman's prediction? Gary Oldman. The Seaman Cinema Sit-Downs Oscar? Gary Oldman. There's no way that Gary Oldman loses this award. It's arguably the best work of his entire career. He's so well deserving. I think we're going to see him bring home the Oscar and give what could be one of the best all-time Oscar speeches. I feel it in my bones. We're going to get something special from Gary Oldman tonight. So there it is. Those are your actors. Which brings us to director. So, in the directing category, oh boy, let's see. This specific website does not have the names of the people, just the movie. So, directing Dunkirk, which of course is, oh man, that's so bad. Christopher Nolan. Whoo, man, yes, Christopher Nolan's got Dunkirk. Get Out, which would be Jordan Peele. Lady Bird, Greta Gerwig. So glad that she was nominated. Phantom Thread. Oh boy, that was a toughie. I don't know Phantom Thread. The Phantom Thread director. Well, let's skip down also Shape of Water, which will be none other than the brilliant Guillermo del Toro, and Paul Thomas Anderson for Phantom Thread. There we go. So my prediction, Guillermo del Toro, The Shape of Water. I expect it, man. He's given us so many brilliant monster movies, and his love for monsters is just, it's unlike most loves people see in the world. He takes such great care of his monsters. He's so well deserving of this award. I really, truly, genuinely believe that he will get it, and the Seaman Cinema Sit-Down Oscar also goes to my boy Guillermo del Toro for The Shape of Water. So that's it, folks. We've gone through all the big, major awards except one. The one that matters the most. Best Picture. We got a huge list. I've seen, like I said, all of them except for Call Me By Your Name and Phantom Thread, but I've seen all the other ones, and I tell you, I've got a thought. We also have Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Get Out, Lady Bird, The Post, The Shape of Water, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Drumroll, please. The Seaman's prediction for Motion Picture of the Year. Lady Bird. Yeah, I said it in my review, and I will say it again. The minute I saw this movie, I said, this has got the darkest. I'm telling you, for my money's worth, I'm betting, man, I'm going Lady Bird or Call Me By Your Name. I think those have got the 2 best chances to take home Best Picture. The Seaman Cinema Sit-Down Best Picture of the Year goes to Shape of Water. It was my favorite Oscar movie of the year. Just everything about The Shape of Water was beautiful. I love Guillermo del Toro, as I said. Sally Hawkins just stole my breath away. Richard Jenkins was wonderful. Octavia Spencer, mind-blowing. Everything in this movie, I want it to win so bad, I just don't see it happening, which is why I think Lady Bird is going to win. That's my prediction pick. But Shape of Water, Seaman's movie of the year. Obviously, if I could put it in there, it would have been Logan, but Logan's not in the category, so Shape of Water. If you saw my top 10, you know that was number 2. So that's it, folks. That's the Seaman Cinema Sit-Downs, Oscar decisions and predictions and hopes and dreams. I cannot wait. I'm so excited about the Oscars. This was such a great year for movies. Film just had such a strong year. I really hope we get to see some special things tonight. I guess, hit those comments. Let me know what your picks are for the Oscars. You give me who you think's going to win. Am I right? Were my picks right? Were my predictions right? You tell me. Did I predict right, or was what I would give if I ran the Oscars the right way to go? Hit me with all yours. Give me your predictions. Give me what you would give if you were in control. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. If you're not part of the squad already, hit that subscribe button and the bell right next door so that you get an alert every time I make a new video. And now that we are back in reality, I will hopefully be making lots of them. For the Seaman Cinema Sit-Down Oscar Special Edition, I am the Seaman, and I am signing off. You enjoy the Oscars, everybody. Peace!